Good day children. Beta, in last period we have completed till exercise 16.2 data handling chapter. In today's class beta we are going to start exercise 16.3 and this exercise is based on the bar graph. Beta, see that what is the first question. Here one bar graph is given to you and you have to give the answer based on the means question based on this bar graph. Okay, see that what is the first question and what is the actually question, what is that. Following is a bar graph of circulation of 5 magazines. Okay, 5 magazines A, B, C, D and E. A, B, C, D and E, 5 magazines are circulating, and how, in which number they are circulating, it is given on the bar graph. Okay, on a particular month. Study the graph and answer the following question. Okay, now see that. Find the total circulation of 5 magazines. You have to count. What is the scale? 1 unit. 1 unit is equal to 100 magazines. Okay, no problem. Just see A magazines, how many? 200. A magazines, how many are beta? 200. B, see that. B is 500. So add them. C beta, C is 300, D 400 and lastly 100. Add them, how many magazines are there? 5 plus 2 7 plus 3 10, 14 and 1 15. 1500, or it is not actually, I am just, last one is not actually 100, it is beta 150. If you will join it now, it is 150. Okay, so how many magazines are there? 1550 magazine. 1550 magazines. So it will be your first answer. Okay, now see that. Name the magazines which has the largest circulation. So whose graph is going to the maximum height. Okay, that magazine will be the largest circulation. So which is B magazine has the largest circulation, and least circulation, see that whose graph is the smallest. So E magazine has the least circulation. So in this way A, B, C part of the question has solved now. Now see that. Name the magazine which with more than 250 circulation. Okay, more than 250, this is 200 and more than 250 circulation is, see that beta, see that beta. Name the magazine with more than 250 circulation. See that E is having 150, so we cannot take this one. Okay, C is having 300 circulation, so we can take this one, 1C. Then A we cannot take. Then we can take B and we can take D also. So which has the more than 250 circulation? B, C and D magazines have more than 250 circulation. You can see here. Okay, see that these magazines B, C and D have more than 250 circulation. In your data also you can see that. Okay, in your data also you can see that. Okay, this was A. Then B, we can more than 250. B is 500. Then C magazine having 300. So this also we can take, and D magazine having 400, so we can take these data. Okay, now write the number of magazines circulated in ascending order. Ascending order means we will start from the smallest graph and then according to that we will select. Smallest graph is E. After E, which magazine will come? Then A. Then whose graph comes? C. And then D. And then lastly A. So this will be the order of the graph in the ascending order. Which one? First E, then A, then C, then D and then B. Now see that beta, question number 2. And what is that question? Draw a bar graph for the following frequency table. Frequency table is given to you. Okay, you can see it here. Matches and run score. In first match 200 run score, second match 120 run score, third match 40 run score, fifth match 60 run score and fifth match 20 run score. Okay, so we are going to draw a bar graph for it. Now see that how we can draw it. Now see that beta, I have decided the scale for the graph. Okay, see that now how we are deciding the scale. I have decided 1 unit is equal to 10, 20, 30. In each unit you can see that it is a gap of 10, 10, na? 10, 20, 30. It means what is our scale? 1 unit is equal to beta, scale is that, I am writing here scale is equal to 1 unit is equal to how many runs beta? 20 runs, sorry 10 runs. It will be our scale. Okay, now we are going to do this is suppose first team, then equal distance we will maintain second team, then it is third team, it is fourth team, and lastly it is fifth team. Okay, in this way. Now see that it is, draw the graph. Okay, first team scored 200 run. First team, okay, it is only not 120 till 200 it will go. So we will reduce the scale. Just see that. See that beta, because your graph paper was smaller, so we have increased the scale. What you have taken now? See that 1 unit is equal to 20 runs. So in the 20, 40, 60, 80, a gap of 20 is going on. It means that 1 unit will be equal to 20 runs. And in this way you can see that it is going up to 200. Now first team has scored how many runs beta? 200 runs. So you just plot a bar graph, a rectangle, draw a rectangle for it. Just see how I am drawing it. I am drawing by the pen and you will draw it by the pencil, because you know that if I will draw it by the pencil, then it will not be visible to you. Okay, now see that. See that now. This is first team. Okay, how many runs it has scored? 200. Okay, now second team. Second team point is starting from here. You will start. Okay, now this team is scoring 120 runs. So where is 120 beta? It is 120. So up to here we will go. See that now. It is 120. Write them here also. Okay, then third team is scored beta 40 runs. So 40 is up to here. So in this way you will plot the graph. Okay, now see that which one? Fourth team scored 60 run. 60 is up to here beta. Okay, so go up to here. $60 run. It was 40. And lastly, fifth team scored 20 runs. So 20 is up to here only. So draw. I am showing you. Now see that this will be your graph. Okay, so in this way you will paste this graph in your copy. Okay, don't do the folding, paste the folding graph. In such a way you will paste it here in the answer place. Okay, in this way. Okay beta, now we are coming to the question number 3rd. Question number 3rd, see that I am showing you what is the question number 3rd now. Here, the number of the cold drinks sold by shopkeeper on 6 days of the weeks are shown below. Days of the week you will take on the x-axis. You see that beta, here horizontally this is the origin, here x-axis, and this is upward axis which is going on where the numbers is written, that is y-axis. Write it here y-axis, okay, and this one is beta x-axis, this one is x-axis, okay, and this is origin, this is beta origin, means 0, from 0 it will start, okay. Always graphs are like that. Now see that which one, the number of cold drinks sold by a shopkeeper on 6 days of the weeks are shown below. Number of cold drinks sold: Monday 65, Tuesday 40, Wednesday 30, Thursday 50, Friday 20, and Saturday 70. Draw a bar graph to represent the above information, choosing the scale of your choice. So how you will choose your scale, beta? You can choose like that, whether 10, 20, 30, 40, or like that also, or you can start from 5 also, 5, 10, 15. It depends on the graph that, or on your choice, that how you are selecting the graph. So this question I am leaving for you. You will draw the graph for it. Otherwise, there is no other question for you to draw the graph. Okay. And then we are coming to the last question, beta. Read the graph and answer the question. Okay. See it, beta. What is the question? Read the graph. Number of goals per match or number of goals scored by the hockey team. Okay. See that here the graph is representing 2 goals, 4 goals, 6 goals, 8 and 10 goals, like that. What is the information that you got from the bar graph? What is, so what about what this information is given, beta? This already it is given. This is the information regarding the number of goals scored by the hockey team. Okay. Number of goals scored by the hockey team. Okay. And in our graph also we can write that runs scored it is not written by a run scored in different matches by a team. Okay. In this way you will write the information. The same way it is written over. So first part of the question has completed. What is the information that you get from the bar graph? It is, the information is regarding the number of goals scored by the hockey team. Okay. Number of goals scored by the hockey team. Okay. Now come to that. How many matches were played in all? See that number of matches is taken on the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 matches are played. How many, in which match were 3 goals scored? See that, beta. On which day the 3 goals is there? You can see that it is on which day? 3 goals are on the second match. 3 goals are on the second match. Okay. Then in how many matches was no goals scored? No. In every match you can see that bar graph is there. It means every match having, first match having 6 goals, then 3 goals, and then 10 goals, and then 8 goals. So there is no any day in which no goals were there. So its answer will be no. Its answer will be no. In which match were 6 goals scored? You can see that, beta, only in one day, first match of the day, that 6 goals were scored. Okay. So in this way, beta, you will complete this exercise of the topic. Okay. And along with this, I am going to send you the PDF also. So in rest of the times you will complete your written work also. Okay. And then in next class we will start our next topic. Till that, thank you and have a good day to all of you.